Different species of birds behave differently when they're caught. Some of them are totally relaxed. Some of them, like this blue jay, he's like in a frozen posture. I think the idea being if he doesn't move, then he's more likely to be able to escape, you know. But they're fine once we let them go. They recover very quickly, sort of temporarily being scared. But look at the size of that beak. I'm holding him quite carefully. You see, I've got fingers on either side of the neck, and I'm keeping my fingers away from the beak. Now, in practice, blue jays are so small that even if he bites me, it's not going to cause any harm. But I'm just going to be careful anyways. Blue jays are passerines. That's an order of birds that's most recently evolved. Incredibly successful. Half of the world's birds are in the group passerines, or perching birds. I think I can, oh, he's being cooperative here. If you look at the claw, he's got 3 toes in the front and 1 big toe in the back. So when they're perching, they perch like that. So 3 in the front and 1 in the back. And all of the perching birds, half of the world's birds, have this arrangement of toes. And they're terrestrial. They perch on branches and such. And that's they're an incredibly successful group. Jays are related to crows. They don't look the same, but jays and crows are in the same group, Corvidae, and they're really, really smart. You may not look smart right now, but they're incredibly intelligent birds. They can cache seeds and find them later. They use jays and crows in experiments on intelligence and memory. And they learn really, really fast. But I think blue jays, of course, are famous because of their appearance and their distinctiveness. Whoops, sorry, buddy.
He's trying to bite you.
He's trying to get away now. I mean, the color patterns on these feathers are just incredible. The blues and the black and the white pattern. Even the tail is quite spectacular. So in terms of field marks, the blue jay is really, really distinctive, and most people would recognize a blue jay if they saw one, because there aren't very many large birds like this that are bright blue. But there's different body parts. I'm going to see if I can get my pen out here. Oh no, he's kind of squeaking. He'll be all right. He'll be all right. So for instance, I'll just use my finger here. This part here, yes. That's what we call the throat. Makes sense. And there's a black band across the throat, which is one of the distinctive features. We would say that the belly down here, which is kind of sort of a gray and white color. The tail, we would describe the tail as being black on the underside with white at the tips. So that's kind of the underside of the bird. These feathers right here are called coverts, C-O-V-E-R-T-S. Think of cover with a T. And what these coverts are is they cover the base of the tail feathers. So these are called the under tail coverts. And they're white. On some birds that's a different color, so that would be a way to describe that. He is so tense. Yeah, I bet.
Oh, he's gonna bite you.
Mad. We'll use a different bird, I think, to describe some of the other parts. But the back, this whole back area is a nice blue color. The crown, the top of the head is blue. And all around the eye pretty much is white. So, and then we could say, well, there's a white wing bar right here, a white bar across the wing, and black stripes across the tail. So this is a really busy bird to describe. Lots of different colors, lots going on, a lot of patterns. But well, I think we'll let him go. And we'll use smaller birds, happier birds, for demonstrating some of the ways that we measure birds and some of the other body parts. And hopefully he won't. Let's go down to the end of the net to let him go. I don't want him to circle around and hit the net again.
Yeah.
It looks like he might do that.
I don't think he'd like it either.
No. Oops, he's ready to go. To let a bird go, I let him sit on my hand. And I put my hands out like that, and I remove my top hand. I don't throw them into the air, because sometimes they're so scared they don't want to fly right away. They're not hurt. They're just in, I'm going to be eaten mode. So I'm just going to take my hand away. I'm just going to sit there for a minute, looking unhappy. He doesn't know he's free to go. Go on. There he goes. And he's going to go, Jay! Maybe. He's on the top of the tree.
You gonna yell at us?
No.
No, he's out of here.
He's humbled. He's humbled. He'll
Yeah.
probably go and preen his feathers.
Yeah.
Because he's never been handled before, ever. I don't know how old he is, a couple of years. So he'll go and get all his feathers and shake himself off. And within 10 or 15 minutes, at least, even sooner, he'll be back to his normal bird life.